Pipey, look. Who's that? Say hey guys. You say hey guys. Hi guys. Aw, she's waving. Hey guys, today we're here to do Piper's 6-month update. I'm gonna try to get through this video. We've all been sick. I kind of still sound sick, but she's almost 6.5 months, so I gotta hurry up and get this video filmed. And Jane and Jackson are outside, so the door's open and hopefully they won't interrupt us too much. But we don't have too much to update you guys on, so let's get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is how she is a messy eater. We've started baby-led weaning a little bit, but that's after she turned 6 months, so we're not going to talk about that today. But messy eater with her bottles. She dribbles out milk all over the place, and she drinks the whole bottle, so I know it's not like she's full and just spitting it out. She's just like, it like drips out of her mouth, and then she'll like look, she'll be drinking and look to the side, and then the nipple will slip out and she'll spill everywhere. So we have to have her wear bibs all the time. I remember the Jane and Jackson being a little bit messy, but not at 6 months old. They were pretty efficient eaters, and she's just kind of doing her own thing. She gets distracted easily now when the kids are around and yelling and stuff, which is probably normal. But she's just a messy eater, and that's okay. It's hard for me to do these videos and hold her up. Hey. Hey. You're so cute. Yeah. She officially is sitting up all by herself. Last month, she started sitting up, but I still felt like I needed to be right behind her. And this month, she officially can just sit up on her own. She doesn't fall backwards. Occasionally, she'll fall forward, like if she's trying to reach for a toy, but then she goes straight into laying on her tummy, which is what they're supposed to do. And then she just kind of does tummy time from there. So she's doing really good, and I think she enjoys sitting up. On that note, she still has not rolled over. And, well, again, she's rolled over a few times if you guys have been watching our videos, but she does not roll over consistently. So when she's doing tummy time, she's done with tummy time, she's just gonna scream and cry. She won't roll over, but I'm not too worried about it, but I am probably going to talk to the pediatrician about it when we go for her 6-month checkup. And again, speaking of that, we have not gone to her 6-month checkup. Her doctor wasn't available until like she was 6.5 months, so next Tuesday we're going. So I don't have any stats or anything yet, but we will talk about her not rolling over. But I'm not too worried since she is sturdy and she's sitting up. I don't think that there's anything the matter. Piper had her first time in the high chair. Now she's been in the high chair a few times now because we are starting baby-led weaning. Jackson got a booster seat for Christmas, and so we transferred him out of the high chair to the booster seat, and we gave Piper the high chair. So there was a few nights there before we started baby-led weaning that we had her sit in the high chair and watch us eat while she played with a few toys, which I think that she enjoyed. Piper also loves walking in her walker, which I can't remember when Jane and Jackson started walking in it, but we've put her in the walker pretty early on, and she moves her little feet like she's walking. She'll walk around the kitchen. Once she gets to the carpet, she can't move. She's not strong enough with her legs to move the walker around, but she loves walking around the kitchen. Also, she is strong enough now to stand up, obviously, while we're holding her. We just hold her right under her arms, and she will put her legs down on the ground and stand up, stretch them down, and she likes standing up and like looking around at everybody. Her hair is still falling out. That is not part of my update, but you can just see here, it's like thinning out. She has like a little comb over right now. Don't you? Don't you? Oh. She's still putting everything in her mouth, which I thought was gonna be good for the baby-led weaning, but I'll have an update on the baby-led weaning next month, and maybe like a separate baby-led weaning video if you guys want that, since I never did that when we did Jackson's baby-led weaning. But anyways, Oh, poor little girl. Say we're all sick. She also likes sucking on things. So she'll grab my fingers and suck on my fingers, which Jane and Jackson never did. They definitely put things in their mouth, but not as much as Piper. She puts everything in her mouth. So we're gonna have a situation on our hands once she starts crawling, and we'll have to be careful with all the little toys that Jane and Jackson play with. As you can hear, she is talking a lot more, like cooing and just, what do you want to say? What do you want to say? Usually it's when we're talking that she tries to talk as well. If we're quiet, she's usually quiet, but I love hearing her little voice come through. She is wearing 6 to 9 month clothes, but this is actually a 12-month onesie and it fits. She's pretty big, so I'm curious to see what her stats are when we go to the doctor next week. She loves Jane, and I know that she likes Jackson as well, but anytime Jane is around or Jane's talking to her or Jane is playing with her, Piper is laughing, smiling. I'm really curious to see how their relationship grows from here. I think that they are gonna have such a sweet little bond. Piper just thinks the world of Jane, and I remember Jackson being like that too. I think, hi. Your shoes? Yeah. You wanna take them off? Piper got to celebrate her first Christmas this last month, which was very special. It's always really special with the first holidays, and she got to experience all the fun traditions that we have and all the fun Christmas festivities that we did. Say hi, Jane.
Hey guys.
And I think she really enjoyed herself. She does not know how to open up presents, obviously, but she did enjoy all the presents that she got, and she had a really good time on Christmas. Piper is sleeping great. I'm gonna knock on wood. There obviously are some nights where I still go in to give her her passy if she wakes up. She's scooting around all over the crib, and so sometimes she'll like scoot all the way back to the bars of the crib and then start crying because she's like stuck there and her head's like in between the two bars, or not in between, but like pushed up against them. And then other than that, there's some nights where she sleeps all the way through the night, and it's wonderful. All 3 of my kids have been very good sleepers. If you guys want to watch my sleep training video, I have a feeling that that is why they sleep so good, and I am very happy about that. So as I said, Piper is not rolling over from her belly to her back, and she's almost rolling over from her back to her belly though. She can get from her back to her side, especially if she's trying to reach for a toy, but still not rolling over. She is drooling like crazy, and all 3 of my kids have done this. I don't think that it's teething. It could be teething, but at least Jane and Jackson were drooling for like 4 months before they even got a first tooth. So I have a feeling that's what's happening with her. She's just learning new textures and new things when she puts them in her mouth, and drool just comes out everywhere. So she's drooling all over the place, but that's just how the kids are at this age. The last thing I have written down is I have to be careful of what I'm holding in my hand when I'm holding Piper. Before, you know, I could hold Piper and then hold a few things in my hands and she wouldn't touch it. I would just put it down. But now when I'm holding her like this on my hip, and if I'm holding something in this hand as well to like go downstairs or go anywhere, she will grab whatever in my hand and put it in her mouth. So a few times I've been holding like a cup and she'll put the straw in her mouth, which is okay. Or like my phone, if I'm holding my phone, she'll drool and put the phone in her mouth. So I just have to be really careful of what I'm holding because she is grabbing everything. So that is it for her update. Stay tuned for her 7-month update so I can talk about the baby-led weaning more, and also her stats that we get next week for her 6-month update. But I hope you guys liked the video today. Can't believe she's a half a year old already. Another 6 months and she's gonna be a year old. Thanks for hanging in there with us today, guys. Give the video a thumbs up and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye. It fell down.